How's it going, guys? Nick here from Toad Hall Books and Records, and it's time for another new vinyl roundup. This is restock edition. I know Christmas is just days away. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. We got a ton of restock for you this week. There's a few new titles in here. I will say that I am waiting for another one of my orders. They have not come in yet due to probably Christmas shipping delays. But I got so much restock, I said, to heck with it. I'm just going to do the show anyway. So yeah, I got two big crates worth of stuff. Let's get right into it. Wayne Shorter, Speak No Evil, Blue Note. I believe this is the first time I've had this. This one is new to my shop. So Speak No Evil, Blue Note series, always popular. Here is Tyler the Creator, Scum F Flower Boy. Very popular hip hop title right now. Selling out like crazy. Got that back in. I'm going to kind of breeze through some of the restocks I got. I won't spend too much time because I don't want to bore you guys. Tame Impala in a speaker. National Trouble Will Find Me. Back in stock. Haven't had this for a little while. These sell out pretty quick too. Before I get too far, I do want to give a little shout out for maybe some of you who are interested in doing my blind record draws, or maybe you're new to the channel. I did Tuesday launch a brand new big dollar, big money blind record draw. It's a $100 buy-in. You have a chance to win DGs, chance to win multiple. I think there's 3 different one-steps in there. We even got a Tom Petty box in there. If you're interested in that, you can check out my morning show video or head over to the website. There's only 4 spots left. We started with 20, so they're almost sold out. But if that interests you, you can check that out on the channel. Mad Villain, Doom and Mad Lib. Man, I got a couple of them in. They went like hotcakes. I did get another batch of them in today. I expect them to move just as fast. Mad Season, Above, the classic, the grunge classic from '95. 180 gram, back in stock. Morphine, Cure for Pain. This came out last week. Again, sold out. Got some more back in. Kind of a different take on. Last week I said it was ambient. I definitely spoke wrong. It's definitely like 90s rocky, chill vocals, 2-string slide guitar, organ, saxophone. It's got a big jazz twang is probably what I was trying to explain. But Morphine's definitely unique. Slim Shady LP, Eminem. How about Foreigner Double Vision, limited 2 LP, 180 gram, with full concert film Blu-ray. Original members reunite for 40th anniversary celebration of Double Vision. All of Foreigner's greatest hits. That's pretty cool. This one has, I've never had this edition with the Blu-ray. So that's kind of cool. How about Fall Out Boy's greatest hits, Believers Never Die. It's got all the big hits on it. Dead on Arrival, Grand Theft Auto, Where's Your Boy, all the way down to their newer stuff. You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, which is a perfect Christmas song. Tupac, Until the End of Time. 4 LP set. Produced by Suge Knight. Sturgill Simpson, always a classic seller. We got a couple different ones. There's Meta Modern. And then Cut and Grass Volume 1. I still have Cut and Grass Volume 2 indie exclusives if you're looking for them. They're the glow-in-the-dark cover. And I think it's on blue vinyl. It's a blue cover. I'm not sure what color the vinyl is. But yeah, so we got Volume 1 back to go with the Volume 2. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. Of course, 2 LP set. It's got everything you think should be on there. Live and Let Die, November Rain, Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Paradise City. How about Juice WRLD, Legends Never Die. This record never dies. Man, do I sell a lot of these. Back in stock for a limited time, I'm sure. Mordecai, Crumbin. Highly recommended record by myself. This is one of my favorite records of, I think it came out in 2020. Yeah, 2020. This is one of my top 5 records of 2020. If you're looking for something new, please check out Crumbin Mordecai. It is a phenomenal album. Back to the hip hop. Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. Sold out of these last week. There's a riot going on. Sly and the Family Stone. First time we've really been able to get this reprinted in forever. It's on limited edition red vinyl too. That's pretty cool. Oh, we already did the Swing Shorter. This is a new one for us though. This Kiss Off the Soundboard. Tokyo 2001. First authorized Kiss live bootleg series. 3 LP 180 gram black vinyl set featuring epic performances of Detroit Rock City, Shout It Out Loud, and God of Thunder. And 18 more. It is a 3 LP set. And you can see they got the 3 LPs right in there. Lumineers 3, since 3s are big deal right now. The third album from the Lumineers. All of them have been very popular. I haven't had this record in quite some time. Nirvana In Utero single LP. I don't think I've had this in like 5 or 6 years. The last pressing I had was a 2 LP. It was black and it's a 45 cut. I haven't had the single LP in a very, very long time. Well before I started doing this show. So I'm excited to have the single LP. Now you can collect all 3 original Nirvana records. They're all in print for the first time. We have in Bleach, Nevermind, and now In Utero, all in stock. Those are their 3 studio albums. They're all in print. You can get them all, which is, man, that never happens. John Prine, The Tree of Forgiveness. This is his last album. Grammy Award, 3 Grammy Awards, and winner of 2019's Americana Music Award. The late John Prine, who passed of COVID in 2020. Pink Floyd, The Wall. We were out of them. Had to get more. The Strokes. Is This It? One of the best-selling Strokes albums. Gatefold, back in stock. Already did that one. Duran Jones. If you like throwback soul, if you like records that sound like a soul record from the 60s, this is the record you should probably be looking at. Duran Jones and the Indicators, American Love Call. Look at that car in the back. Oh, for the youngins out there, we got the Jonas Brothers, Happiness Begins. Back in stock. This time of year, we sell out of this kind of stuff. In Rainbows by Radiohead. My personal favorite record of Radiohead's. I remember when this came out, for a limited time, you could pay what you wanted on their website. So you could pay $1 or $10 or $20 or $100, whatever you wanted, they put it up, or free. If you wanted it for free, they just gave it to you. Obviously, that was a limited time thing on their website. Great promotion. My first Radiohead record I actually purchased was right here. All right. Now, we've been getting into Stevie Ray Vaughan analog production. I think this is our 3rd title now that we have in stock. These are their 45 cut Stevie Ray Vaughans. There aren't really any other in-print Stevie Ray Vaughans right now. So if you're a Stevie fan, you've been looking for Stevie Ray Vaughan records, I know they're a little pricey at $60, $61, but I mean, you might as well pay the money and get it. It's a quality press. Analog Productions makes amazing records, and you can get them now. You don't have to wait. I mean, maybe we'll get another single LP. I'm sure eventually we'll get another single LP. No idea when that'll be. All right. Getting a little sneak peek for the MoFi Minute. I did get Dire Straits Communiques in. There was a little restock over there in MoFi. I got these bad boys back on the shelf. I know they've been out of stock for probably over a year at this point. I'm happy to have them back in stock. So yeah, Dire Straits Communique 45 cut 2 LP. I have a lot of people calling me about the Bob Dylan. You know what? I'll get into that on the MoFi Minute. I'll put that with that. We already did The Wall. Here's another highly recommended record that I keep getting in. The President's of the United States of America first record. A quintessential 90s rock record. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Phenomenal record. They got songs about bull weevils, about peaches, which you know. Lump was a big hit. They also got a song about being naked and famous, kicking out the jams. It's a highly recommended record. One of my favorites. Another record that's kind of a sleeper. Panic at the Disco is Pretty Odd. This is their 2nd album. And when it came out, people really were thrown off because it was so different from their first record. And you could tell the band went back and listened to their Beatles records. My dad even dug this record. So if you think the Panic at the Disco is a band for young kids, okay, maybe their later stuff is geared toward the younger generation. But if you're looking for something a little bit more lifeful, a little bit younger, youthful, check out Panic at the Disco. Pretty Odd. You might like it. It's definitely a record that's going to speak to all generations, not just their current market. This one has been out of print forever. Alabama Shack Sound and Color. This is the clear vinyl, which I haven't had in like a year and a half. They just did a repress. They did an anniversary pressing of this, and it was on a different color vinyl. It was the deluxe. It had like red in the lettering instead of white. But I'm happy to get the clear vinyl 2LP back, just back in stock. First time I've seen it in quite some time. Bob Marley Legend, just the greatest hits from Bob Marley. Black Keys' first record, the big come up. Very, very garagey. If you're familiar with Black Keys, typically you think blues rock, which is accurate. This record is heavily garage rock. Phoebe Bridgers, Strangers in the Alps. Sold out of these. Been a couple weeks since I've had them. Got them back. Now this is a new one for us. Dirty Honey. It's just self-titled. There they are on the back. Full length, their first full length. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if it's their first full length. This is a band that was recommended to us. I haven't given it a spin yet, so excited to check that out. Mac DeMarco, Salad Days. My favorite Mac DeMarco record. This 24-year-old Canadian singer-guitarist's second album, a warm, polished set of sun-drenched folk rock jams. Feel like it could have been a lost, used vinyl bin treasure from the 70s. Yeah, I can get on board with that. He has a lot of experimental sounds. This is a very, very strong record from 2014. I didn't catch on to it for a while before it was one of my favorites in my collection, but it's definitely worth checking out. Exile on Main Street. That's all I got to say. Demi Lovato just came out on vinyl. Highly anticipated new album. Collabs with Ariana Grande, Noah Cyrus, Sam Fisher. The Youngins. Zeppelin 4. Another we got him back. Lord Huron has been selling like hotcakes, guys. Happy to get this back in. Long Lost is the new album. Not Dead Yet. Mine Forever. I Lied. Love Me Like You Used To. This record has pretty much been out of stock all season, all year. So happy to get some more back in. Flaming Lips, Soft Bulletin. This is, I would consider the beginning of Flaming Lips' big era. They had this album, then they had Yoshimi, Battles Pink Robots, which is out of print, I believe, right now. And then they had At War with the Mystics. Those three records are really good. And stuff before this is very experimental. Stuff after those three records is very sort of experimental and kind of crazy. But they had a three-record era in there that was really very listenable, very palatable, very easy for someone to get into them. And this is the first record in that trilogy, what I consider a trilogy. Foo Fighters, their most popular record to date, which is unbelievable. Color and Shape, back in stock, 2LP set. How about J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drive, 2LP set, back in stock. Dead Kennedys, Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. Isn't that truth these days? This is Dead Kennedys' Greatest Hits Retrospective, remastered from the original tapes. Here's a new one. Joe Henderson, Page One, Kenny Dorham, Butch Warren, Pete LaRocca, etc. Blue Note, its finest. Guys, it is a great time to collect jazz records. I don't know how many times we have that conversation in our store about, it's been a better time to collect jazz records now than it ever has been. The records are better. The mastering's better. There's more. You can buy new copies of stuff when in the past you had to go find original Blue Notes and pay $200, $300, $500 for an original if you could find it. Nowadays you can pick them up new for an affordable price and they sound pretty darn good. Good time for jazz lovers. Incubus's Popular Make Yourself, back on vinyl. Well, I shouldn't say just back in stock. We already did the Slim Shady. Oh, here's my other highly, highly recommended record, Rome soundtrack. It's very inexpensive, guys. If you like Norah Jones, you like Jack White, you like a little bit of chill, ambient, not ambient, but instrumental, I would say. Phenomenal record to put on. One of my most highly recommended records on my channel. So if you don't own it yet, do yourself a favor, pick that up. Shake Your Moneymaker single LP by the Black Crowes. Newly remastered from the original tapes. Beach House, Count Your Lucky Stars. All the Beach House titles are very popular right now. We got that back in. And Billy Preston's Encouraging Words. To celebrate Billy Preston's induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, highly regarded 1970 album, co-produced by Billy Preston and George Harrison, is available on vinyl for a limited time. There you have it, guys. That's all the new vinyl we got so far this week. I know, tomorrow, Friday, is Christmas Eve, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get my other record stock or if they're going to come in on Monday. Holidays are kind of screwing up shipments, but be sure to check out the website, toadhallonline.com. Put the link in the bio. You can click on that and see all the newest stuff. I will put a link in for the blind record draw. Like I said, there's 4 spots left. I don't know how fast they're going to go. If you want to be the first to know about these things so you don't miss out, if they did sell out already, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, share it, maybe tell someone about the channel. It really helps us grow. It keeps us going. It keeps the YouTube algorithm, lets the YouTube algorithm know that I'm still relevant and I'm still alive. So all that stuff really does help me out. A share, a like, a post on a Facebook, an Instagram post. I know I have some awesome followers out there who post on Twitter for me. So thank you. Have a Merry Christmas, guys. I will do a MoFi Minute. It'll be a quick one, but watch for that too. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you guys soon.